Well, hello, beautiful people. I pray that your day is going very well. I wanted to come here and, of course, give some insight for today. And man, this is just off of a feeling that I have. When you are getting ready for your next level, you have to pay attention, not just go with the motions of the everyday life. You can't just do what you used to do. You can't just say what you used to say. You can't just wear what you used to wear. Like everything new requires something new of you. And one thing that I have struggled with the most in my journey is really not just letting go, but also embracing that I'm reaching for something else, that I'm actually, while I'm letting go of something else is being grabbed onto. And in that, it's really bringing me a lot of joy, because one thing that I've been in prayer about is understanding how to accept joy, understanding how to accept peace, understanding how to really embrace what that looks like. Because God did not create us to be sad people. He did not create us to be lesser than. He didn't create us to stay in a certain headspace. And when we think about being created in God's image, as it says in Genesis, He is good. He is happy. He is joyful. He is resourceful. He is the source of all things, good things, not the other things. The other things are how the enemy keeps us so little and so stagnant. And when you have a strong calling on your life, whatever that looks like, we all have a purpose. I love people who can work with their hands. Like I love art, so I know I can create things with my art, that my hand, that come out of my head. But when I think about construction workers, people who are in trade work, they can do things that I can't, but they are things that I need. And because they're in their calling, I get to reside in a beautiful place. I get to look at beautiful architecture. I get to look at people who do landscaping and say, wow, look at how they cut that tree, or look at how they took care of the grass. We all have a purpose, as I have shared before. And insightfully, I want everybody to know that, man, the biggest takeaway that I'm taking from this current season is that you have to embrace joy. You have to embrace that good things are possible. I love that in my head lately. Impossible, impossible. From Cinderella, the Black Cinderella. Okay, with Brandy and Whitney Houston. That is such a beautiful song, because you can see Brandy like thinking it's possible, but then when her own thought process, her own capabilities, her own limitations come into play, she starts not believing in the impossible. And Whitney Houston's like, girl, the impossible is impossible, but you just gotta believe. Belief is important. And I just, man, I'm so grateful that God is really doing good things. And it's okay to talk about these good things, because that's what he wants us to do. We're supposed to talk about it. This culture, this generation wants you to not talk about the good things. It wants you to stay silent. It wants you to stay in a position. It wants you to go, 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 but not take a moment to just sit and be thankful, to sit and be grateful, to sit and say, dang, God really has done what he said he was going to do. And I love that for us. I love that for us women. I love it for you men too, because y'all deserve it. But women, I mean, it's so, it's a breath of fresh air to know that you deserve the good things. And I have had to speak life over my life, because I have been used to a lot of other things that God did not design for me, yet he let me experience them to let me know that when he started giving me the good things, how worthy I already was of those, how enough I was for already having those. And let me tell you something, you got to go through the valley to get to the mountain. You got to go from the mountain to get to the valley. So there is no wrong or right in life, but there is good in life that you should always be focused on. Whatever you're at, whatever you have, or wherever you're at, there is always good in it. And I know that when I was going through so many different things at one time, I chose to see the good things. And some people around me thought I was crazy. I'm like, I could choose to be angry. I could choose to be sad. I could choose, but right now I just choose to be at peace. Right now, the peace that I have, it sometimes triggered. I'd be like, dang, the old me would be spazzing right now, but this renowned new stewardship, becoming faithful, I'm like, wow, this is nice. And you know what we need to do in this world? Take that mask off. Take it off. take it off. I had to take the mask off of perfection, 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 perfection. I had to take that off. And I love that I have given myself time for my hair to breathe because I've started getting into a routine of my hair has to look like this. It has to. And I'm like, how did it get there? I was starting to conform myself to the things of this world and I was losing who God created me to be. I am an artsy person. Some days I like my hair to be poofy. Some days I like for it to be curly. Some days I like for it to be in a pineapple. Some days I like for it to be in braids. Whatever that looks like for me, and what God says, girl, go out and do it, I was doing it. But for some reason, I drifted. I drifted away from that good image and I started putting on a mask. And that mask wasn't working for me. It was inauthentic. And I have to remain authentic to who I am. And that's just is what it is. So if I could just say something to you today in my journey, the insight that I can give you is that it's okay to have the good things. It's okay to want the good things. It's okay to know that you deserve the good things. And it's okay to go after the good things because that's how God created you. He created you in his image. He is good. Don't get too deep into it and be like, well, this happened, that happened, this happened. Sometimes you gotta go through, you gotta experience things in life to really see who you are. If you ain't never experienced it, what about today? You get what I'm saying? You wouldn't have a different point of view. You wouldn't have a different perspective. You would be such a stuck in a revolving door. Get out that revolving door and actually step into the present moment. Step into what you're doing. Step into how you're helping people and get off of that track star life. I mean, be a track star, be a runner, be healthy, be fit, but get off of the hamster wheel for once. Take a moment to be like, wow, my life is actually good. No matter where you're at, there is good in that. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you don't, this is an opportunity for you to build that relationship with God and actually say, God, show me what this good is that Adriana keeps talking about. Show me what this good is that Adri's Insight channel has told me about. Show me what this good, because when you ask him, he'll show you. I'm still asking and I'm still praying. I'm like, Lord, show me how good it can get in you. Do you hear me? It can get so good and it gets greater because once he gives you a taste, he just wants to give you more and more and more and more. And you have to want more, want better for yourself, want more for yourself, want it, want it, want it. Don't settle. Stop settling. I have to tell myself that it just stop settling. And you know, sometimes where our settling comes from is our lack of boundaries, our lack of identity, our lack of self-worth. And there's nothing wrong with it. Don't beat yourself up. Just say, hey, look, I didn't know better. I was never taught that. I didn't have the exposure to that. I was being held back. I wasn't positioned right. I get to be positioned now. Speak life into your life because you deserve the good and greater things. God wants that for you. And it's a choice. Every day we have a choice. I could have chose to sit here and wallow in my sorrow. But where I could choose to wallow in my sorrow, I can embrace the joy and the happiness. Do you understand what there's a choice? And when you keep choosing good, you are going to have to experience the enemy just keep. But guess what? That's where you say, who are you? You got kicked out of heaven. What authority do you have in my life? None. Except for what I give you. And I take it back. So if you gave him too much authority and too much access, you need to go ahead and rip that away and take it away and throw it down into the torch, into the pit of hell. And on the other side, you need to say, God, I want what you got for me, what you have for me, because that land of milk and honey just is so good, so good. So, what's your choice today? Good or bad? Settle or better? Normal or God's kingdom? And I ain't preaching religious. I'm preaching spirituality. Religion is rules. Spirituality is a relation. Religion says ding, 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 like the nuns that just smack your hands. Like that's no. So I'm gonna go eat my breakfast. And I pray that y'all have a great day today. And I just keep shaking my hair because it's free. She's free today. Who cares? Because I still am who I am. I can still go speak on a stage right now. I can still go help somebody with financial literacy. I can go and create another You get what I'm saying? Who cares? It's your heart posture and everything that you do. Are you wearing a mask or are you wearing who God put you to be? Oh, wait. Are you wearing a mask or are you in the identity that God created you? Because if you are who God created you to be, it don't matter. You are in your essence. You are in your essence. She's good today. She's it.